Hello, and welcome to another Stories to César. I know I've been gone for, what is it, like 2 weeks now? There was the Overwatch thing we did yesterday. Yeah, I almost forgot about this morning. Supposed to do it before work, then didn't end up having to go to work. I'm like, oh crap, I haven't done this yet. I suppose it needs to be a bit of an explanation why I haven't done anything for 2 weeks. The Overwatch thing, I just got back from a Boy Scout camp, but the Boy Scout camp was the week, and that's what this is on, actually. The series of bad puns and shotgun blasts. It's pretty much how we ended up describing the week, but we'll get to that in a second. So, the week before last, since last week, I mean, that was Boy Scout camp, I was going to be gone for the week anyways. But, the weekend before that week, we ate at a restaurant. We went out Friday for a fish fry. So I got in there, and for some reason I just had a hankering for chicken wings that day. So I made the brilliant decision to order chicken wings from a place doing a fish fry. Needless to say, I got food poisoning. So I wasn't feeling that great Sunday, Monday, Tuesday was recovered-ish, and then I kind of forgot about the video that week, and then by the time I remembered, I'm like, nope, not going to do that. Or I had stuff going on, so I couldn't. And I was going to do something about Boy Scout camp, but yeah, at that point I figured, what the heck, I've been gone for a week, might as well do it another week and then explain it later. So yeah, I got food poisoning, so that's why I was gone for the 1 week. Anyways, into the stories. So, one of the big parts of any time we go to Boy Scout camp would be my friend Tyler and I, we have a little kind of a like joke competition the other week just to, I don't know, lighten the mood. So we have a That's What She Said competition. Most year, he won this year by far. He got me in both quantity and quality, which he would probably say that too. Anyways, I'd won years past. I think this ties us up. As far as I know, it ties us up. I think he has two, I have two. But this story's about one of mine. So last day we're playing volleyball with some random kid. And, I forget the circumstances exactly, but he yells something along the lines of, I'll do everyone here, which sounds bad enough on its own. And then everybody shuts up because of how bad it sounds just on its own, as I yell, that's what she said. Ooh, the looks I got. That put me in the lead, then Tyler got me back. I forget what he got me back on. There's another good one I had. We're in one of our merit badges the other day that we were just taking independently. We're down there, and I hear some guy in this creepy voice, one of the counselors, go, I'm going to strum the banjo with my big finger. That's what she said. I don't think that counted because we both said it on that one. We lay ground rules for that, so. And nothing like you can't do it to this. More, if you say it at the same time, it doesn't count. You can't play off yourself. You can't play repetitively off something someone's saying. I don't know, rules like that. It was the opening I mean, you go to one of these camps and you'd expect, there's going to be some bad puns. But the opening campfire literally revolved around bad puns. Puns terrible. Oh yeah, the terrible puns. We'll get to that one later. But puns bad enough to physically inflict pain. So we had one, and the theme for this was mystery. It's kind of stupid little theme things they do. It's supposed to be for the younger kids. But whatever, I have to sit through it anyway, so I'll deal with it. But the waterfront director guy going around searching for a Miss Terry. Mystery Miss Terry. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of horrible water-related puns, and oh, it was bad. And they had the one Canadian there too. This didn't happen this specific week. I think it happened one of the last years we went. But the abbreviation for this camp, what they use on all the shirts and everything, is the SSR. So obviously, like me, my friends looking at it go, ooh, it's just missing a U. Which was actually a slogan we came up for the camp. The only thing the SSR is missing is you. So this counselor, he is from Canada. He had a really heavy Canadian accent, but he was great. He's essentially one of us by the end of the week. And anyways, one of these who were up there, he took it upon himself to replace almost all of the SSRs in the camp. He just put that little U in there. The shotgun blast part of it, probably about the only part I liked. I took shotgun during the week. I don't think I have any pictures of that. But the director up there, he had to be my favorite by far. But one of the things he did, we went up there for an open shoot period, and there's one guy being a pain. So what's he decide to do? Instead of the 12 gauges we were shooting, loads a 10 gauge in. And, that has a whole heck of a lot more kick than the 12. So this guy, still thinking it's a 12, fires, and just drops the gun, falls back. It was amazing. And then we came to find out later the guy got kicked off the range because he had a torn rotator cuff and was still shooting a gun. And we just made him shoot a 10 gauge. Some people felt bad, I just laughed. But that's me. There's so many. My dad came up to watch me the one time when I was shooting, and they gave him a job. They said, send the bird. Someone calls for a bird. You have to press this little pedal, and they explained it as though it was a button, and I wasn't shooting at the moment. So I'm like, nope, give that to me. And what he couldn't figure it out, it's a pedal. You gotta push, not push from the top, just by the side. And so I'm doing that. I turn around because the guy just hit something. I'm like, okay, you got the scores? Taking pictures. I'm like, give me that. Oh, I'm doing your job. And then the instructor just roasts him on it. Yeah, he was laughing about the whole thing. And the instructor goes, what are you laughing at? Like, all serious. Like, he wasn't being serious. He was doing nothing wrong. But he goes, no, nothing, sir. The guy looks so imposing, but he's not. He's really friendly. And now on to the terrible puns. So we were in... Science Signals and Codes is one of the merit badges we took with the Canadian guy. And Tyler had another class there, so he was torturing the other counselor he had. He's shooting rubber bands at him, yelling things in French, whatnot. He's like, I'm not going to try to say whip the children in French because it's too close to I am the children. And anybody who speaks French, and Nathan specifically would call me out on it. I don't need that. But anyways, we were yelling random things in French, whatever, shooting with rubber bands, and we had to list street signs, and then we had to make our own street signs. Someone made some stupid pun out of the street sign. It was, I forget, it was too stupid to even remember. But then Tyler takes it upon himself, and someone goes, that's terrible, grabs a sheet, goes, writes terrible puns. And the classic thing, just rip up some things, literal terrible puns. But he stooped even lower. He just wrote puns in the little things. I'm just looking at him like, what have they done to you? Why? It was... It wasn't as drawn out as some of the other terrible puns I had to deal with, like the campfire, but yes, I almost forgot about the suicidal mouse. Yeah, the last morning, I got up to the latrines, because I was just checking a waiter duty, see who was waiter that morning. And I see this little patch of blood. I'm like, what the heck is that? So I walk back down. I'm asking around, so anybody see that patch of blood? What's that from? And eventually one guy speaks up and goes, oh, yeah, there's a suicidal mouse. And somehow this mouse got up on this little toilet paper roll we had hanging up high on the ceiling hook thing. And it jumped off of that, which is bad enough already, but it knocked the toilet paper roll off. So it hits the ground and it just gets crushed by this thing. And we had to deal with it in the morning. It's like, oh, God. All right, then. Listen, the trading post guy, basically like a snack shack, really. And Tyler and I went down there before one of our merit badges during the day. So we're waiting there. Says it opens about like 2 o'clock, and we were a little early. 2:05 comes around. We've seen this guy walk up, pull a donut out of his pocket. And why does he have a donut in his pocket? I don't know. Don't ask me, but that happened. Walks in, turns all the lights on, turns the air conditioning on. He's sitting there. But he still hasn't opened it up yet. We're not going to go barging in there because, you can't there, and normally we would. But as it's getting closer and closer for us to leave, about 2:10, we got to be at Merit Badge 2:15, but that's right around the corner, so we don't care. We'll wait till 2:15 if we have to. Walks up, grabs the sign, starts trying to open, sees the close time, goes, "Urgh." Bends this way, bends that way, puts it back. 2:30. It was like, oh, you ass. I think that's just about all I got for this. I know it wasn't the greatest stories we've had recently, but I wanted to do something, and I always love doing stuff with the camp. And now I have to come up with pictures for all of these, so enjoy. Well, I have to enjoy it anyways. So, not sure what else we'll be doing this week. I might try to have another Overwatch video or something out, because I've been meaning to do more of that with Nathan. It's not that we haven't been playing, it's more that I haven't been remembering to actually upload something. And then WTF moments, I'd like to bring those back, because we haven't done one for almost 2 months now. But anyways, that's all for me, and we'll catch you next week, or next time, or whenever I do something.